Hello, everyone. Today is our first Tour Tuesday via YouTube Live. So I guess I still need to learn lots about how to stream over YouTube. We've been dealing with Facebook Live for the last 1 year, and today is the first time that I'm using the Turret to stream. Also, actually, we are contemporary through YouTube Live and Facebook Live. So actually, let me start my Facebook Live as well with all you guys. Just a second. So here we are. We're going live also through Facebook. Welcome, everyone. This is our Turet Tuesday program number 15. I am Augusto Marcondes, and I'm right here from the Marantz studio in the UK to bring a little bit of our products, techniques, tips, talk about stuff going on in the audio industry as well. So, as I started a little bit earlier today, because we are using both our channels, our social media channels, to stream today. We are using Facebook Live directly to our Marantz Pro Facebook fans and YouTube. So just bear with me a second because I am make sure that everything is working. I'm using the same computer to stream through both our channels. Okay, so if everything is running perfectly, you guys here on Facebook and you guys here on YouTube, you can follow our Tour Tuesday. And if it works, I'll be increasing and bringing more and more channels. So if this is your first time, welcome. This is our weekly appointment at 1 p.m. East Coast US time. I am in the UK, but I've tried to balance a little bit of the time. So for us here, and you can tell from my pulley, it's already 6 p.m., so 6 in the afternoon. February in the UK is pretty much the whole North Hemisphere is very cold, rainy. So please apologize my kind of, home office dress today. But of course, everything that we need in terms of gear, we have here. And most of all, we have you on the other side following our streaming, making questions. Actually, I want to start saying thank you to all of you guys who've been sending me pictures. We've had a photographer in the US just giving some shots to people using the turret in their studio recording and streaming sessions. And then we have people from Georgia, all the other side of the world. And then we had people from Mexico interacting with us. So if you are right there on your side of the screen and you are a Marantz professional fan, so if you have any of our gear or if you would like to have one, if you know about our stuff, don't hesitate. Contact us and we were going to give you a little bit of attention. And maybe if you have a nice picture or a video or even an audio recording of something that you're using our Marantz Pro devices, we can put you on our timeline. Okay, so welcome to today's Tour Tuesday. I tried to start this a little bit early just to see if both of our social media channels are working. So if you are right here with us on our Facebook page, please feel free to comment right here. Is our suggestions and comments and question bar. Just type in everything you want to know and we will bring you the information. And if you are on our YouTube, which has also a chat, don't hesitate. You can also interact with us and bring your questions, make your suggestions, and we will try to accomplish everything in a very short time that we have. So I am Augusto Marcondes. I am very proud to be the product specialist of Marantz Professional. So the project of having a weekly broadcast with you is also to show you our stuff and do our own reviews, bring some tips and some techniques into the market. This entire solution that I am using to do the transmission today is our beloved turret. So the turret is, as you can see, it's this full HD camera, 30 frames per second, so you pretty much can see all my smooth movements. It has a microphone, so I'm bringing it in, of course. This is our condenser, cardioid, very, very high quality and sensitive microphone. Comes already with this anti-pop filter. So even if I start speaking very close, you are not noticing any of the air pressure or popping or stuff going straight to the capsule. What else? It can tilt up and down to compensate such a huge Bigfoot as I am. Underneath the microphone, there's also a 10 dB pad attenuation. So if you are in a very, very crowded ambient, as we were last week, we were at ISC in Amsterdam, streaming directly from our booth. So I remember at the end, the announcement told, hey, thank you for the 81,000 people all over the world visiting our stand. So you can imagine that 81,000 people in 1 week walking through all those aisles, seeing and making questions, and of course, talking to us. It was such a noisy environment. And the turret was there with the 10 dB pad attenuation, working hard to cancel some of the background noises and concentrate on the voice, which is what matters. That's why we use most of the common uses for the turret are for podcasters or vloggers, just as I am right now. Okay, so let's see. We are officially started already 1 p.m. in the East Coast. In the US, right here where we are in the UK, it's 6 p.m. Maybe you are Marantz Pro fans in Japan are almost going to bed, so hang on. Today's a very, very special program. First of all, we are streaming in our both channels simultaneously. So basically, with just a click, I can go to our YouTube streaming session and bring it back to the Facebook. So if you there, and I'll tell you because today was the first day that I managed to do both at the same time. If you're a vlogger, podcaster, if you're an artist, if you're a journalist, or if you just want to have your own social media channel, let's see here, you can use both. Oh, you see? Now we're still live on our YouTube channel, and I need to go back to my Facebook. There we see. So hang on. Let's set Marantz turret video, Marantz turret audio. So by the way, it's no software is required. I'm just setting it right here. So let's give it a name. Tune in to our Turret Tuesday special about the, look at that, right here. It's today's guest. So hold on. About our best-selling microphone, the MPM1000. And we then go live. So 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Now we are live also from our Facebook page. So basically, I am running here on my web browser both pages simultaneously, the YouTube and the Facebook page, both being fed by the turret audio and video signals. And you can see that I'll dim it up a little bit. So you can see that we have the LED lights just to give a uniform illumination to the face or to the subject that you are focusing and you're shooting on with your turret. Of course, the turret has also panoramic, so maybe I want to compensate here. Yeah, show a little bit more of the desk, so I don't need the whole microphone in front of my screen. I'm using this also to test all the skills here with the turret. However, today's Turret Tuesday is not about the turret. Today is a very special program about the MPM 1000. So that's it. Our best selling. Now here you can see the turret LED light ring reflecting on the box. Okay, so today we will unbox and see everything that is inside and all the magic that you can achieve with the MPM 1000. Ready? Let's go. So first of all, the box comes with a little bit of the features, the main features that you can see. So it's an 18 millimeter diameter diaphragm capsule, polar pattern cardioid, pretty much as the turret microphone is. Phantom power is required, so it will accept from 9 to 48 volts. Frequency response from 20 hertz to 20K, so everything that we can hear as human beings. Sensitivity comes from minus 38 decibels, plus or minus 2 dB variation. Output impedance at 1 kilohertz. So I'm getting very technical right now, but it's just because I'm an audiophile and I like to go through each of the details. Imagine you are not already sure and you wanted to read all the details before you purchase it. Of course, you're going to buy it first, but no problem. So then we have 200 ohms, which is a very, very high resistance microphone. Maximum SPL, impressive. It's a 136 decibels. So if you guys are there listening to me and wondering, what is Augusto talking about? So decibels, it's the measurement of noise, okay, of sound, of everything that we can receive from our ears or from our mechanical ears, which are the microphones. So 136 decibels. It's something like a rock and roll gig. By the way, last Saturday we were in a very, very noisy environment here in the UK with my new thrash metal, new metal band. So yes, I am a rocker inside. And it was loud. My goodness, it was very loud. And I guess that if we had the MPM 1000 right there, it would handle the sound pressure easily. Cool. Let's finish. So signal noise ratio 70 decibels. Comes with a windscreen, shock mount, tripod stand, and XLR cable. But you're not interested in hearing me. You are interested in seeing it properly. So I have here also my audio card, my interface. And let's open this box. There we go. Let me leave it right here. Display. Here you can see. Very nicely packed for you. So first thing I see is the anti-shock mount, also called spider. So this is what we use to clamp the microphone inside. Avoid humbles, people walking around the studio, or a truck on the road, or some dancing of the singer, or if you are a podcaster or vlogger and you're using it to your desktop purposes, that would allow you to still have some action, some other things happening on the desk. And this anti-shock system, you can see, has a lot of springs here to pretty much keep the microphone floating. That's fine. We know it. Then convenience already comes with a cable, so it's everything you need. Then we have here the desktop stand. Yeah, I'll take the chance here to already screw the anti-shock mount on it. Nice. It's the best part of getting new here is that everything's cruising easily. You have everything fresh and ready to use. So as you can see here, comes already with a microphone, desktop stand, and the anti-shock system. Cool. I'll put it here. Then let's open the microphone itself. It comes sealed in a plastic bag, also with some plastic bubbles, and here it is. I'm going to bring it very close to the camera. MPM1000. So it's a huge microphone. It's pretty much the size of my hand. Interesting, nicely built, very good classical design. Everything Marantz is black and gold. I can see the capsule. So we have, I would say, a decently exposed capsule. Yeah, and this one here is a normal microphone, a condenser studio quality microphone. Last Tuesdays, we've seen the other ones, which are still here. So if you guys want to check out, here we can see that the MPM1000 and the MPM2000U, so both models that finish with the U, means it's for you. Now, it's for USB purposes. So these two microphones are USB microphones. We've already covered them. Today, let's give some attention to the MPM1000, which is a normal condenser microphone with XLRs. Cool. So let's see here. I will put this, see if maybe you can see it on my desk. Oh, we forgot this. Very important. The anti-pop filter, in this case here, is an acoustic foam. So you can easily squeeze it in, dress your microphone. Okay. So if you guys know the difference between a condenser and a dynamic microphone, forget about what I'm going to say now. But if you don't know, it's very basic. The condenser microphone will have an active capsule that will be always there on, capturing everything from the slightest and subtle high frequencies that maybe even our human ears sometimes don't perceive, something like the whistles of your air condition or wind, pretty much every kind of movement that is happening inside your recording room. Even if I kind of just like blow on top of the microphone, this noise on a condenser microphone will be captured in all its details. And then the dynamic microphone will then react differently. That's why for podcast purposes and for whenever you will expose the MPM1000 to a windy environment, so let's say you want to use it on a stage outdoors, we recommend you use the anti-pop. Because popping, when I say something like popcorn, the word pop makes my mouth throw a lot of air straight to the capsule. So this foam here will then block only the air pressure and will keep allowing the sound of my voice to go through the foam and into the capsule. Okay? If you also want to, sometimes use this for what we call the proximity effect, which is what podcasters and broadcasters use a lot, which is very, very close to the microphone. You can speak and get that silky and full of low frequencies voice, even if you are a normal guy. Okay, you don't need to be Elvis Presley to have that silky voice. Just use the proximity effect. Cool. Now, next step is once we have it placed on our desktop, we grab it from these two handles here. So as you can see, they are opening. Let me show it. It's opening. Yeah, here you can see. My mouth is right here. So once you press this, you open the anti-shock and then you place the microphone. Hey, Augusto, but where shall I place the microphone? That's something that we're repeating in all our programs here. If you don't know, actually, I will challenge you. If you see somebody outside there in the field using a condenser microphone, our MPM1000, like this, if it was a karaoke microphone, you please take a picture, send us. We're going to do one of those memes and say, you are doing this wrong. Okay? The condenser microphone, let's take a step back and go, because this is something that you need to consolidate. First of all, if you just look through it, maybe you will see here. Yeah. Sometimes if I very gently tilt it, you see that the capsule is shining inside, which means that the capsule is exactly in this direction. Okay, so the capsule is parallel to my hand, facing you. So another tip that we say is that the cardioid symbol, this figure here, and normally exactly where the brand name is, this is where you should be pointing your sound source to. In other words, if you're going to sing or if you will record any instrument with the MPM1000, make sure that you or the instrument can see the brand's name and the cardioid symbol. Okay? So please, even with the pop filter, please don't miss this. Don't misunderstand this. It's very important, okay? So let's put back the pop filter here. Now, the correct way of recording with this microphone is, if I am the singer, I am looking to the cardioid symbol, I can read the brand's name, I am good to go. Please don't use it like this. And if you want to use it the other way, using a different kind of pole or one of our pod packs, flexible arm that can allow users to clamp it on the desk, no problem. You can use it if you want to have the underneath of the microphone space free. But make sure that you can always see the brand, which is our beloved Marantz brand, black and gold style, and the condenser symbol. Very easy, but please don't allow any other people to try and do this. This is wrong. Okay, let's go back to our demo. So once you have opened this, you place the microphone, always showing, as I said, the brand's name, and you can adjust with, there's a screw here. If you want, you can tighten it up. Can place the microphone right this. Okay, so in this case, I would be using it directly parallel the capsule to my face. And are you curious to hear the quality? So I have an idea. Exactly as we did on our last Tour Tuesday, now we're going to go to a commercial break, and I will come back in 30 seconds as fast as I can, and I will switch. I will use the turret camera, the turret LED light ring. However, we will forget about the turret microphone. Actually, I will mute it, and I will then assign this microphone through my audio interface straight to our live transmission. So you can still see me, but then the audio will be from this microphone. Okay? So if you've just arrived, no panic. This is a live transmission, but you can always rewind it and watch it from the very, very beginning. Of course, All our Tour Tuesdays are on our Facebook page, and today we are streaming on our two channels, so Facebook Live and YouTube Live at the same time. If you are on our Facebook page and you are curious about, go to our youtube.com/MarantzPro, and you can also access our Tour Tuesday on YouTube. Okay, so before I go there, I want to do some, kind of would be A/B testing, but we will have a short pause in between. So I will show some of the sounds with the turret microphone. So I'll just bring it very close to my vocal here. So we are about to change, okay? So try to memorize, if you can, the sound of my voice. So 1, 2, check, check, low, boom, 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 boom. Very mid sound, something like ta, 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 cha, cha. In very hissy sounds, very high-pitched sounds like tss, tss, tss. Or let's try something that puts all of this together, like beatbox, like a boom, tss, boom, 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 tss, boom. I'm not good at it, but I'm just trying, okay? So this is the sound of the turret microphone. Now, stay there, hold back, don't swipe on your cell phone, don't open another page. It's just a time for me to swap from the turret audio to the Marantz MPM1000 going through our audio interface, and we will use the turret video with the MPM1000. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, stay there.